Welcome to Insightful Edge. My wife and I are so glad you could join us. Together, we'll be sharing our journey and how we've navigated the challenges of anxiety and stress. Over the next few videos, we'll explore practical strategies to help manage these feelings and bring more calm into your daily life. This is the first of 4 videos, so stay with us. We'll walk this journey together, step by step. Today, we're diving into anxiety, stress, and sleep, and how a few simple tools helped my wife reduce anxiety and finally get restorative rest. Anxiety can feel overwhelming, but with the right techniques, it's possible to calm your mind and body. By the end of this video, you'll have practical strategies to manage stress, sleep better, and regain a sense of control. One of the strategies we will discuss in this video is the use of weighted blankets. Research has shown that even just 5 minutes with a weighted blanket can significantly reduce anxiety, improve sleep quality, and provide an overall sense of calm. The Mayo Clinic also recommends this tool for its potential benefits. While it's not a replacement for therapy, using a weighted blanket can be a helpful supplementary strategy for managing stress and anxiety. Below, I have provided links for supporting the effectiveness of weighted blankets by the Journal of Clinical Sleep Medicine, BMC Psychiatry of China, and the Journal of Sleep Research. Unfortunately, anxiety doesn't just mess with your thoughts, it can show up in your body too. Ever had a queasy stomach and thought, "Ugh, lunch just didn't sit right"? That might actually be stress talking. Or maybe your heart starts reacting and your chest feels tight right before a presentation. Not just nerves, but anxiety kicking in. Then there's that annoying tension in your shoulders and neck. You might blame your office chair or your monitor setup, but it could be your body reacting to stress. And let's not forget to sleep. You finally lie down, hoping to rest, but your brain hits replay on the entire day like it's stuck on a loop. Falling asleep or staying asleep suddenly feels impossible. For example, my wife used to feel her stomach knot up before bedtime. Instead of ignoring it, she started closing her eyes and breathing into it. Over time, that simple practice reduced the anxiety and helped her sleep more soundly. When your body is constantly on high alert, it can be hard to relax at night. It keeps your cortisol levels high even when your body should be winding down, which makes falling asleep difficult. Muscles feel impossible, your heart rate rises, and it becomes almost impossible to truly relax. Even if you do manage to fall asleep, stress can interfere with the deeper stages of sleep, like deep sleep and REM cycles, leaving you feeling groggy and unrefreshed the next morning. Sleep deprivation then amplifies stress by causing exaggerated or an overreaction to stressors. You feel irritable and anxious. Taking on any new challenges is far harder than it should, and working with people can be a strain because you have become so sensitive. You may feel you can handle it, but it will wear on you daily and depression can set in. This forms a vicious cycle, and stress disrupts sleep, and poor sleep worsens stress. Recognizing this cycle is the first step toward breaking it. Weighted blankets aren't a replacement for therapy, but they're a comforting, simple addition to your bedtime routine. My wife started with just 5 minutes each night, then gradually used it for longer stretches. It became a cue for her brain. Relax, it's time to rest. It's natural to want to escape uncomfortable feelings, but avoiding them often makes anxiety stronger. When the brain sees these sensations as danger, it sparks the fight or flight response. By noticing signals like a racing heart as temporary messages rather than threats, you can begin to break the cycle. One way to bring yourself back into balance is by using the peace method. Start by being present, notice your breathing, your body, or the space around you. Then gently explore what you're feeling inside, paying attention to any tension or negative sensations. From there, move into acceptance, reminding yourself that these feelings are valid and not a sign of weakness, but a signal asking for care. With that foundation, shift into curiosity by asking what your body or mind might be trying to tell you in this moment. Finally, expand your awareness beyond the anxious feeling, taking in your surroundings or other sensations to help soften and reduce its intensity. There were times my wife would notice tight shoulders and tell herself, "Breathe in, be calm, think peace," and gently breathe into the tension. Over time, this practice decreased her anxiety significantly. She found a mantra that helped clear her mind and relax. Find your mantra that resonates with you and give it a try. Here are a few simple practices that help break the stress-sleep-anxiety loop. Start by taking a moment to connect with your body. Place a hand on a tense area, like your shoulders, chest, or stomach. Take a slow, deep breath and take note of the emotions you are feeling. No condemnation, just feel and acknowledge. Now, gently apply a little pressure or a soft circular rubbing. And while you do this, think about the things you accomplished today. Over time, this simple act builds a safe, caring relationship with your body and mind. A big part of managing anxiety is learning to treat your body with gentleness and curiosity. Try imagining your sensations as little allies, each carrying a message about what your body needs. For instance, if your chest feels tight, it might be your body telling you it needs rest or some deep, calming breaths. If your shoulders feel stiff, that could be a signal to stretch gently or give yourself a moment to relax. By listening to your body this way, instead of resisting or ignoring these sensations, you start responding to your body with care and understanding, which can make a huge difference in how anxious you feel. Even a few minutes of these practices can make a noticeable difference in relaxation and sleep quality. A big part of managing anxiety is learning to treat your body with gentleness and curiosity. Try imagining your sensations as little allies, each carrying a message about what your body needs. For instance, if your chest feels tight, it might be your body telling you it needs rest or some deep, calming breaths. If your shoulders feel stiff, that could be a signal to stretch gently or give yourself a moment to relax. By listening to your body this way, instead of resisting or ignoring these sensations, you start responding to your body with care and understanding, which can make a huge difference in how anxious you feel. Place a hand over the area that feels tense. Take a slow, deep breath and simply notice what you're feeling. Bring your attention gently to that spot, applying a little pressure and maybe a soft circular rubbing, all while thinking about the things you accomplished today. Think of your emotions like water in a jar. When stress fills the jar and it starts to overflow, that's when you feel completely overwhelmed. Using techniques like the peace method, mindfulness, and even a weighted blanket can help manage that water level. Even when things feel chaotic, you can learn to notice pockets of calm within yourself. Your feelings aren't enemies, they're messengers, showing you what your mind and body need. By practicing these tools consistently, you gradually build resilience and a greater sense of control over your emotions. By processing emotions rather than suppressing them, you gain control and reduce the intensity of anxiety. The benefits of facing anxiety instead of avoiding it has multiple benefits. You'll notice your body relaxing, your muscles loosening, and your heart rate slowing, giving you an overall sense of calm. You'll also become more in tune with your body, noticing what it needs and understanding the signals it sends, whether it's asking for rest, movement, or just a moment to breathe. Over time, this leads to better emotional control, stronger resilience, and the ability to bounce back more quickly when life gets stressful. Using techniques in the morning before work and/or bed allows you to reclaim daily calm and develop healthier responses to triggers. The benefits of facing anxiety instead of avoiding it has multiple benefits. You'll notice your body relaxing, your muscles loosening, and your heart rate slowing, giving you an overall sense of calm. You'll also become more in tune with your body, noticing what it needs and understanding the signals it sends, whether it's asking for rest, movement, or just a moment to breathe. Over time, this leads to better emotional control, stronger resilience, and the ability to bounce back more quickly when life gets stressful. Mindfulness and relaxation techniques, like deep breathing or progressive muscle relaxation, calm the mind and body. Keeping a consistent sleep schedule, even on weekends, helps train your internal clock. Limiting caffeine and alcohol, exercising at the right times, and avoiding screens before bed all support better sleep. And if anxiety or insomnia persists, professional help such as cognitive behavioral therapy or online talk therapy can be extremely effective. Breaking the stress-sleep-anxiety cycle isn't about one single solution, it's about small, consistent steps. Facing sensations, practicing peace, following a mindful bedtime routine, and using tools like weighted blankets all work together to help you feel calmer, sleep better, and regain control over your emotions. Soon, we will be offering a monthly newsletter for more detailed information. Also, we have included a link for a free gift for our community. Sign up to join us. We'd love to hear from you. Have you tried weighted blankets or the peace method? Did they help? Your stories help us create content to support more people in managing stress and cultivating peace. Drop a note into our comments so you can share your experiences with these techniques. Thank you for being here, and we look forward to seeing you in our next video about grounding.